Hi guys,
Hi, friend.
welcome into another Beading with Friends with Trish and Amber from Queen Beads. We are so glad that you're joining us today. We're going to make a fun cherry blossom bracelet. I'm going to teach you that. For this project, you're going to need some nylon cord, so like S-Lon, B-Lon. I have this knotting cord that I got from Potomac Beads. It's 0.8 millimeter and it's made for macrame, knotting, things like that. So that works really good. And then you're going to need some 6O seed beads. I use pink because it's supposed to be a cherry blossom bracelet, which I'll show you down here when we get down on the mat. But it just kind of looks cute. But you could also, change up the colors and do that. And we're going to need a button. So, hope everyone's doing well. Hi, Sandy. Welcome in. Don't forget to give us a like and a share. We always appreciate that. This week has been uneventful for myself. Pretty boring and slow. How about you, Amber?
It's been kind of crazy for me.
Yeah, the kids went back to school.
Yeah, just working. Getting them all where they need to be, and I start teaching next week. So it's been a little bit of a crazy week, but we're getting there. We're getting used to it.
Yeah, my dogs don't go back to school, so I don't have to worry about that. But I've just done my basic stuff, make jewelry, film videos, things like that. Hi, Terry. Welcome in.
Welcome, Terry. If I don't see you right at the moment, I'm just trying to spread the love out there.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so we're going to make a fun bracelet today. You could also use a tying station. Amber and I were discussing with this project. If you have one, you can certainly use it. I'm just going to pin my ends once I get my button on into my bead board, but you do you, as always. Other than that, I think that's all the housekeeping we need for today. If you haven't joined our Facebook group, Queen Beaders, please head over and do that. We have a lot of great videos that go up in there. We like to share the love with everyone. We like to post from all our beady friends. So make sure you're checking that out. We love to see your creations from our lives as well. Super fun. And I'm getting close on my YouTube channel to being monetized. So if you guys, I need like 1,000 more watch hours. I have.
Oh my goodness, so close.
I need 4,000. I'm almost at 3,000. So I have plenty. I have plenty of followers. Not plenty, but I have plenty of followers to qualify. I always take more followers.
The more the merrier, right?
That's right. But yeah, guys, so if you get bored, you want to check out my channel, watch some videos, check out some older ones, please do.
Yeah.
Terry says, I swear there is a beading law that states that if you have an idea, you can only find 3/4 of the supplies needed.
Of course.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, experienced that myself. So I'm going to go ahead, and if Amber doesn't have anything else to add, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera down. So I'm going to remove myself briefly while I do that.
And I'll switch our, well, I can't switch that until she comes back. But I was out there. Yes, Terry, I was searching around for the supplies too, but I was out there sharing to different places. And then once she gets here, I'll finish sharing out. Please share on your Facebook pages, Instagram, whatever. Invite your friends. We'd love to have them come join us. And it looks like Trisha's gotten flipped around. She'll add herself back in. And
here we are.
There we go.
Lights down so we can see nice and clear. Okay, much better. So this is the bracelet we're making today, guys. It's called a cherry blossom bracelet. I did make this one with, oh my gosh, it just left me, hemp. And I can tell you from experience, the hemp was a little more difficult to work with because of the fraying. And to get it through, because this was a little bulkier, to get it through the button. With the nylon cording, you can get a lot of, excuse me one moment, there we go. You can get a lot of strands of it through because it's a lot thinner. This just gives you a bulkier look when you do the heavier, which is cute too. But it's just a basic bracelet that we're just going to tie some blossoms onto. So on that note, this is, like I said at the beginning, this is what I'm using. But I believe Amber's using S-Lon or B-Lon, and that works great. You can see she has her macrame board out. You can use a tying station. You can just do it freehand. I'm just going to pin mine to the board to work on and see how that goes. So let's see. Antique is having a fab sale this weekend, Terry says.
Oh, okay. I love Hemtique.
Yes, me too.
Probably my favorite hemp.
So what I've done here, guys, I have...
You're a little blurry, honey. Yep, there it goes.
I have cut 4 strands 36 inches long because we're going to do a lot of tying on this. And you know how I am, more is more. So you can just make sure you have enough for tying. That's why I always go so long. And what I did is I took those 4 ends and just stuck them together, and I wrapped a piece of tape around the end because I'm going to go ahead and put that in through my button, and I want it to be as easy as possible. So this is just a tiara cast button, and I'm just going to take that end and mess with it a little bit just to kind of roll it back and forth to get it through.
So they're each 36, Trish, is that?
Yes. And then I'm just going to take my pliers and pull on that. And I'm going to go to the center of my cording. So I'm going to work that till I get the ends to match up here pretty much. Be at the same place. And then I'm just going to, and you can see that went through there pretty easily with the tape.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to tie a knot now on our behind our button, and I'm just going to take all the strands and I'm going to wrap it around my finger, and
that's centered, you said?
It is centered, yes, on the 36 inches. So that's going to in turn give us 8 strands to work with on our bracelet. Okay. So if I cut 36 inches, then that's going in half for the amount that we're getting. So hopefully we have enough with that. I believe so. It's been a long time since I've made one of these. So bear with me, but I just found it the other day and I thought, oh, I need to show the girls this. So, and I'm just tying a knot in it. I'm just slowly working that knot down to the button.
Do you need to tape the ends for any other reason or just for that?
Just for that.
Okay.
Just for that, yep.
Because I don't know where my tape is.
Just for that. If you can get it through without it, or if you have like washi tape or something, that works too.
Oh, yeah.
But if you can get it through without it, don't even worry about it. But that's all. That's just my little trick that I do, and then I cut it off so I can, of course, work with the strands easier. And the nice thing about this nylon cord, it doesn't fray near as much as hemp does on the end, so it doesn't keep being more and more difficult as you put slide beads on it to, it doesn't fray as easy on those ends. You could also put a dot of glue on the ends if you want to kind of give you a hard end to go through. That works.
That works, yeah. Can you show the button and the knot? What do you just do a regular overhand?
Just a regular old overhand knot. Yep.
Oh, so that's kind of your starting point.
That's my starting point. We have half of it now on our button. Okay. So I'm just on my board here. I'm going to move this down so you can see. I just have a pin pushing into my board. Okay. I'm going to put my glasses back on now. That helps. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that pin and I'm going to just put it through the loop at the base of the button that I have. And I'm just going to go ahead and just pin that on my board sort of at an angle. Okay. Just to hold that there. Okay.
And I just stuck mine right into my macrame board.
I'm going to have to move this actually.
I just have the mini, but
the mini macrame board.
yes.
Okay. So I'm going to move this up like this so we can see as I'm working at the top. And then we have the 6 O's. And I'm going to scooch our bracelet over out of the way. And I'm going to place some of the 6 O's on the mat. And then clear my mat so I'm not getting caught up in anything. So we're going to take, you can do this one of two ways. You can do one on each strand, do one set on each strand as you go, or just work on one strand at a time. For me personally, it seems less messy if I just do it on my one strand at a time. So I'm going to pick up 3 of my 6O seed beads. Make a faux needle with the super glue. Yeah, that's a smart thing to do, Terry. And then I'm just going to move those up on my strand. And then I'm just going to do an overhand knot. Just like so. And we're going to work that down. And we're going to give that a nice pull. Okay. So you see how it makes that blossom look with the 3 of them. And then we're going to put 3 more on. The trick on this bracelet is spacing everything out. It just, you don't want everything on top of each other. You want to get that appearance where there's some space between it. Give it some air. So on the first one, it doesn't really matter as far as our spacing. But what I like to do on my other strands is kind of try to offset them. They just seem to look better when they're a little offset. Okay. 3 more. These up a little bit. Get 1 more on there. Clipboard also can work. Yes, that's for sure. Like I said, I'm just using a regular old bead board with a pin here. I see Kate do that all the time. She instead of getting something fancy out to work on, she just puts a pin in her board. But you can see these aren't even. They don't have to be even. There's no rhyme or reason. You just spread them out the way you want.
When I was a kid, I used to pin friendship bracelets to my shorts or jeans and make them that way.
Yeah, we got that too, definitely, because we're pretty close in age.
Yes.
So you can see I'm leaving myself quite a bit between each. I'm going to scooch this up so you can see as I keep going here. And then scooch is a technical word I'm using today.
Just like dingle dangles.
Just like dingle dangles, scooch, Okay.
Good old.
Right. Where's my third one? Oh, there it is. Got away from me. This is a very relaxing bracelet too, in my opinion. It kind of, you don't have to think a lot. You can just keep going and tying your knots. I'm going to move that one up a little closer. I'm just going to give that a nice tie. Now, you can tie these twice if you want to, if you don't feel comfortable that they'll stay. I don't, because you're going to need more cord in the long run if you do that. And I haven't had any problem with any of them coming undone. So just a heads up on that. Make sure if you're going to do that, that you leave yourself more recording. And I'm just going to see where we are. I'm going to put, so that looks like 6 inches to me. I'm just going to put one more bundle on just for safe.
You have a question.
How much space are you leaving between blossoms? 1/2 inch? No, I am leaving a random amount between them because the randomness is what makes it look good, in my opinion. So on each one that we do, you can make it a 1/2 inch, but like on my next one, I want the blossoms to kind of fall in between these. So when I start doing that, I'll kind of gauge where this opening is, and on my next one, put it there, and so forth and so on, because I like the randomness of it, and they kind of fall in between the spaces. There, like I said, it doesn't. Don't get too worked up about how close they are to each other, because it's not that big of a deal. So, all right. So I think we're good there. So I'm going to move that one off to the side because I always make my bracelets 6 inches long, and we have to account for the button and the buttonhole too. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blossoms on mine, and I want to make this section 5.5 or 6 inches. Okay, for myself. Okay. So as you get to that measurement, including your button and thinking of your buttonhole, you're going to want to pull the next cord. Let me see where my next one comes. And I kind of lay them down here and find the one that's pretty much next to the one we just did. Okay, so I'm going to move this down. So now I want my cord there that I just did so I can see my spacing. Okay, you know what I mean?
Yes. That makes sense. Terry had a nice comment that it's super versatile, as you can add more strands as long as they're multiples of 2.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I thought she was talking about multiples of 2 of the beads. I'm like,
oh, no. Strings.
That's not right. Yes.
I'm glad you mentioned the 6 inches because I was going down too far. So.
Okay. Yeah. It's just, you have to go by your wrist measurement. So right. If you have a 7-inch bracelet, you want to leave, you have to make probably a 6-inch bracelet, and then and then you can account for the button and the buttonhole, which will probably be 1 inch or so.
Yeah, that's usually what I do as well. I'm a 7-incher.
So I tied this one where I didn't want it. So I'm just going to take this out and just scooch them up a little bit. And I'm going to make the knot in between here. It's getting a little bit crazy there.
You crazy.
You crazy. And again, like I said, it's just a fly by the seat of your pants, guys. I know a lot of you that are meticulous with measurements and stuff, that's hard for, but just let yourself go, because it does not have to be exact by no means. Okay. So,
hi, Melanie.
Okay. Now we're going to put 3 more on. Oh, shoot.
Oh, lost my knot.
There we go.
If you're just joining us, you need 4
36-inch.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
Nylon cord. And then you need 6 seed beads and a button and some way of tying it down, whatever that might be.
I just have a pin in where my button is, my loop.
I'm using a macrame board, but whatever works for you. I see Melanie has just joined us, so.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
They're so generous.
They are.
I think most people in the industry are. I've had really good interactions with all the
Oh,
businesses.
yes.
Share the love. So I'm putting 3 more on here. My end is getting a little frayed, so I just take my scissors and just give it a tiny little trim.
Oh, okay. From sliding the beads on, or?
Yes. Yes. And it's 100 times worse with hemp if you do that. So
Oh, yeah.
it'll
That
fray
makes
and
sense.
fray and fray. Again, like Terry said, just put a dot of glue on the ends of all of them and you won't have to worry about it at all. So.
Mm-hmm. Or get your thread burner and
Yep. That would work too. Not the ends. Everybody's so smart.
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 I'm so smart.
SMRT. That's how Homer spells smart.
Yep. Because we watch shows that make comments like,
yeah. I'm a cartoon fanatic. Anybody else a cartoon person?
me.
Yes,
You know that.
Yes. Yes, I love it. I love any and all, pretty much.
Scooby-Doo's my favorite.
Okay. All right, let's look at this comment Terry has.
Oh,
I have
thank you.
big plans for this. I am totally going to make this. Unlike every other time I say that, using different colors of S1 to see how it turns out. Fun.
Okay.
Yes, and please post it in the Queen Beaters group when you do, my friend. We'll be anxious to see it.
Oh, and Melanie, you need 6 O's.
Okay. So we're
Yes.
moving on.
Oh, I totally watched Looney Tunes on Saturday morning.
Oh, yeah.
And Hanna-Barbera and... Oh, yeah.
Yes, I can tell you I watch cartoons every single day of my life. I really do. This is just... You can start by picking them up off the board if it will work, but once some of them get frayed, that makes it a little harder, and you have to kind of work your magic of pushing them through or trimming them. And I did do my nails today for you guys.
I know, they're so pretty. I was going to do mine. I got wrapped up in painting.
Oh, gotcha.
I took the old stuff off because it looked awful.
Well, post it. No, you were just talking crazy. What? All right, so that one done. I also have it.
Oh, yes, Smurfs are great.
Yes, I didn't see what Terry said there, but
oh, sorry.
That's okay. I can look at it later too.
Well, she also said your nails are super fun.
Oh, thank you.
She was talking about a rainbow tribute to her cat, mostly. She's waiting on purple beads. She has a void because of it.
Oh, thank you.
I can't wait to see it when it's done, Terry.
Yeah, I wanted to get something, a piece of jewelry made out of Kaylee's cremation. What do you call those when they're
ashes?
Ashes. There we go. But Mario really doesn't want me to disturb it.
Oh.
And I get that. He's like, I just don't even want to.
Oh.
And I get that because I wouldn't be able to do it. He'd be the one that would have to be into it, you know. Now, my brother said he would do it, but I just don't want to go against Mario's wishes.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he said I can do it if, you know, Mo's okay with it. But
did you see any of her fur or anything?
You know, I had a whole bag of it, and it got thrown out. Mario threw it out because it was, I had done their haircuts, just their last haircut, and he didn't think anything of it, like I didn't, you know, like we were going to lose her that time, and we just didn't. He threw it out like we normally do.
Right. And then,
I didn't have any, so which was kind of a bummer. What are you going to do? That's okay.
Terry asked the same question.
What?
about the fur.
Oh, I wish I did.
Yeah, Terry, you would think that a bead mix would include purple.
Yeah, you would think. It's pretty.
Oh. Very cool.
I mean, that will embed whiskers or fur into jewelry, and it's very nicely done. Oh, dang it.
Well, I feel like breast milk jewelry, that's all I've been asked. Do you make that? I'm like, no, not my specialty.
No. No, that's not really my bag either. But hey, you each their own.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wouldn't be someone to work with ashes either. I just can't.
Oh, yeah.
Emotionally, it'd just be too draining.
Oh, my goodness.
Even if they weren't mine, you know, my dog. But I don't know. She shut up as she got quiet, Amber. So I don't know.
What is Esme into, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Check something real quick here. I'm gonna look at my camera.
Make sure they're.
Yeah, we're good. I'll tell you, that camera has come in handy so many times. I mean, we got it for when we had Kaylee, because with her being ill, but it still is very handy with
good.
a puppy. That's for sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
We can check on her and see if she's into anything. And the nice thing is you can talk over the camera. So if you're away and she's into something she shouldn't be, you can be like, no, knock it off.
It's like, what?
It's kind of fun. Uh-oh. I hung my cousin Mario's cousin Tammy, which I consider my cousin as well. But she gave me a wooden heart. It was really pretty on a string.
Wow.
And I hung it on my doorknob. And I always know when Esme's out there because she's trying to chew my wooden heart on my door. She wants in.
Terry says that she's sorry for your loss.
Oh, thank you, Terry. It's just, you know, still hanging on there. But this is grieving is not something you just stop doing. It's just
no.
And I'm having to learn that because for a while I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why is this, you know?
Oh, yeah. It comes up on you at unexpected times.
Yeah.
Well, and you've lost so much this year. So.
Yes, I have. Yep, a lot of us have here.
Yeah.
But, yeah, with Mario, I don't want to get all. But we had a couple surprises this year too, with losses. So.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, Terry says she sees a shadow cat that appears in the corner of her view.
Yep.
Yeah. Can't imagine.
I'm sorry, Terry. We sure love our animals.
Oh my goodness. Terry watched I'm sorry, Terry, a video of a person with a trained squirrel and she fell to pieces.
Oh,
honey. Yeah.
It does. Yeah. I always say I like dogs better than people. Not awful, but it's true. Some people, I should say. Some people. Not more than my Amber, but.
Oh, why think though? Glad I rank up there with dogs.
But you know how highly my dogs rank. So.
Oh, I know, honey. I'm just teasing you.
Just teasing me. Okay, and we're just working on this, getting it down to about the same length as we're tying all of these on. I'll be curious to see color variations on this. Now, Amber, I can't see there. What colors did you decide on?
Mine is like whatever color. It's like a palish gray brown.
Oh, okay.
And then a really bright, like a more bright pink.
Ooh, I'll be anxious to see.
Crystal pink.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's like a lined one.
And the ones that I'm using, guys, are just those cheapo ones that you can get. I don't know that they're even Czech, but they may
Mine
be.
aren't.
But
I have the same container as you.
you do not have to use, high-end beads on this, because the variation in the size actually contributes to the interest in the bracelet. That's what I found anyway. Because our cherry blossoms aren't perfect.
Nope.
Trees aren't perfect, So we're just working our way across.
Let's see. Noodle was a dog cat. He would sit, ring a bell, sit pretty, walk on a leash, smart for a cat and willing, which is not cat-like. Very true. Aww.
Yes.
Aww. And then Terry said, be careful if you choose crystals for this project, as the corners can be sharp and cut fiber. Very good call, Terry. Thank you.
Very good information there. That would be pretty to use crystals on it, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, even bicones would probably work.
Yeah.
That'd be a party. Here comes the Swarovski bicone cherry blossom bracelet. You know me.
Zach's here. Hi, Zach.
Welcome in, my friend.
So fun to have you, lady. Yeah, lots of great friends here today. Sandy,
yes, we do.
And Terry and Melanie. Sorry.
Zach. You know her. Hey, if we didn't mess a word up or can't think of something in a show, it wouldn't be the right show. It wouldn't be tuned into us.
Messing up words and dogs barking, and you found the right spot.
Yeah, you are with the Queen Beaters.
Yeah. What all are you guys working on? Are you beading along with us? I don't know. Did you put in the bead group or in the direct what you need?
I didn't. I failed at that today.
That's okay. Well, and I'll post your Linktree too. I'll work on that. So.
Okay, that sounds good, honey. Yeah, you just need 6 O's and some nylon cording and a button. That's really all you need for this project. I have mine pinned to my board. You can use a tying station. You can use a macrame board. The last one I didn't even tie down, although I see that it is a lot easier being posted.
Oh, and Carrie Moore has joined us. Welcome.
Welcome, my friends. And if you are just joining us and have not been with us before, this is what we call Beading with Friends. We like to interact with the folks that join our comments or make comments on our live, and just it's kind of a laid back type of beading show. We just aren't interested in having, an uptight type situation. We just prefer just hanging out with our friends and making fun things with you all, and talking with you all through
it. She's trying to thread 11 O's onto my Yuki thread.
Ooh.
Which seems like a lot like chasing 11 O beads around. I'm sure, Terry.
What? Oh my goodness.
Zach says, how you both doing? I'm in the right spot. Yes, you are, Zach. We're doing pretty well.
Yep.
Doing pretty well. Terry, they really need tip-proof bead tins. I totally agree.
Beadings.
And there's some materials. What? What did I do?
She said bead tins. I said beadings. Oh, you know me and my dad joke type personality here. I cannot get that bead through, so we're moving on to a different one.
Yep.
It's fighting me.
That one can go in the trash or a different project.
Yes. It's him and I or her, since it's pink, I guess, are not getting along.
Let's see. Carrie says, I'm sorting a massive bead space mess into sizes instead of color. That's a good idea. Oh, yeah, there you go.
You know, I need somebody professional in this room to help me
Oh my
organize it. I mean,
Yeah.
it is out of control. Oop, there goes somebody loud down the road.
Yeah, I need something like that too.
Now, Tammy told me before she would, which is Mario's cousin, my cousin, she would come and help me organize.
Oh,
But I don't know.
hasn't happened yet.
Well, she would. I just haven't made the effort to
Tell her.
do it. Yeah. Oh, she'd do it in a minute. She loves that stuff.
No, that's great.
Yeah, she's a good lady. But, anywho, we're getting there, guys. We only have 3 more strings after this one. If I can get the ends of my cording to cooperate, we'll really, really be in business.
Yes, everyone's starting to arrive now, Terry. She said, I feel like I was a party of one in the beat along with friends.
Sometimes.
Well, no, there's 2 of us, so.
We always appreciate you guys coming by our lives and hanging out with us.
Yeah.
It means the world to us.
It really does. And there's so many of you here today. So glad. And
anyone watching the replays as well, we appreciate your time and hope you enjoy what we offer you here.
Yeah. I don't know if you, I guess those who are new, if you didn't hear yet, but Trish is up to
3,000.
She is over almost 2,000 subscribers. Way to go, lady.
Thank you.
That's awesome. And up to 3,000 of the 4,000 watch hours. So yeah, if you have a chance to just watch some of her videos and get those hours up, that would be awesome.
Well, thank you. And also don't forget Amber has a YouTube channel. And we want to help her grow as well.
Yes, we are on my YouTube channel live too. I don't.
Yes.
I think most of the people are here on yours, but that works, which is fine.
It'll get there, girl.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We're all getting there, guys. Look how cute that's looking already. And if you don't want as much space, put them closer together. Like I said, it's just I don't get myself worked up about that kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to mine yet, I'm at almost 500. So yes, send me some love. We're getting there.
Yes, you are. That's good, honey.
We're getting there.
You're doing great. Because I mean, you were sick for a while and you weren't able to put into it. So this has all just mainly happened in the last year. In a couple months. Yeah.
I know, crazy, right?
Resting up from my Las Vegas trip. Oh, I'm so jealous right now. I think I'm going to try to talk my husband into taking me to Disney for our 25th, but I don't. Our 25th is going to be on August 5th of next year, but I do not want to go to Florida in August.
Oh, gosh, no.
I'm going to get him and see if he'll take me for what I want to go over the days that Halloween, i.e. fall, turns into Christmas, so I can see both.
That would be so cool.
So I know then, I'll know the date they're going to be switching everything over, and we can plan our trip around that.
Yeah.
That is what I'm hoping for.
It's probably right after
Thanksgiving or Halloween.
Yeah, right, Thanksgiving too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, everybody forgets about fall all by itself. My favorite season.
It's mine too, but let's see. Terry saying you should go to Vegas.
Oh.
Wait, who's going to Vegas? Oh no. Zach.
Vegas would be fun, but
went to Vegas. Gotcha.
I'm too immature for Vegas. I don't know. But
No. I finally got around to posting your Linktree.
Awesome, thank you.
For some reason, we're not. Huh.
What's the matter?
It's not working on Facebook for some reason.
It's not?
No.
Because it's supposed to be streaming to my page on Facebook.
You probably didn't set it to or we didn't set it to public. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I went in and I was changing it up before we started, so it could be my. I added something, like I added what it was, the project and stuff, and my Facebook.
Gotcha.
So probably I messed that up. That would be my guess, not you. You're good at that stuff.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, because originally it was going to be me. So
Right.
But we switched weeks, and I don't think I ever changed it.
That's okay.
Yeah, we missed you last week.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate you filling in, and
I'm wearing my bracelet.
And I had an awesome time with my family. And
I'm so glad.
Okay, now we got 2 more left. Yes, it was much needed, and mom is finally coming around.
Just to answer your question, Carrie, so we're making a knotted cherry blossom bracelet. So I had posted a little bit ways up somewhere around when you arrived. Let's see if I can find.
This is the one that I have made as the example.
Yep. So here's the materials that you need. Okay. Yeah. And virtually we're just putting 3 beads on and knotting and spacing them out so that they fall in between each other and stuff. So,
and like I said, I'm making mine fairly loose, but if you want to have things closer together, you certainly can do that. It's whatever look you like.
Oh, yes.
When they all bunch up together, though, it makes it a lot more thick looking and more substantial is the word I was looking for.
Gotcha.
So, and we have 2 strands left.
Oh, I got more than that, but
that's okay. You can work on it later.
Yes. But Carrie, you certainly could go back and watch the replay. Once you see the beginning virtually, or even watch what we're doing now.
Yep.
We're just knotting.
Yep.
I think measuring was the hardest thing.
Right. Yes. The 36 inches. And I think that's going to be just about right for us. For me personally. And I'll make sure if you have like an 8-inch or 9-inch bracelet, maybe add another 4 inches or something to your cording, just for good measure, just to make sure you have enough room. So like 40 inches, I would say, for an 8 or 9.
Carrie has a question. Are you doing macrame also?
No.
Well, macrame is knotting.
So yeah, then
yeah.
I'm just tying knots. I'm taking three beads and putting them onto the strand. And then once I get those on, which take a minute sometimes, and this is a nylon cording that I'm using. You can use hemp, but it frays a lot easier. So if you want to put like a dab of glue on the end of your hemp so you can thread on each strand, you can thread the beads on easier. That will help. And then I'm just sliding them up and doing an overhand knot and just giving it a pull. And that's it. It's on there. And we have 8 strands.
Right. So you take the 4 36 inches and you put the button in the middle of them and then fold it in half and tie them up.
Yep.
So hopefully that helps you there, Carrie, and others who came in late. I undid my knot somehow.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Great question, Carrie. She's asking about an inch apart.
Okay, so here's the deal with the measurements. It's all your call on how close you want them to be. I don't measure. I just do mine every so often. And then, like the next one, I kind of lay it beside it and try to get those in between, in the vicinity of the space of the next one, and so on and so forth. So we're not, you don't have to worry about it being like measuring everyone at all. So, all right, I'm just making sure I have what I need here. Nope, this one needs one more. It's over here. There we go. And like I said, if you want to double knot them, you certainly can. I've never double knotted, but if you decide to, again, leave yourself more string at the beginning. Just don't forget to add on for things like that. And Terry had a really good idea. For crystals, you could do this with crystals or bicones. Just be careful because they will cut your cord. They can cut your cord.
This would be really like, you could totally make earrings or something out of these too. Like have like a dingle dangle of beaded or knotted.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cute. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Or Terry said, I think either a double knot or a knot on either side of the bead flower.
You could do that. But the thing is, if you don't, you have to knot the beads to get it to look like this. So make sure that you're not just knotting and then knotting on either side and not doing that pull together in the middle. I feel like I'm losing my voice here. But I have had this one for ages and wore it, and I've never had any problem with it coming apart.
Well, and you certainly could do like a necklace too. Just a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that'd be gorgeous.
Like a choker or like, or even with a chain on the back or something.
Yeah, and you wouldn't even really have to extend unless you wanted it the whole way around the neck. You could just tie your ends off on each end and hook in some sari silk.
Oh, yeah.
A chain or whatever look you like. That would be beautiful. I'm just up here trying to get this one to work with me. It knows it's the last string, so it's going to give me hard times.
Of course.
Of course. Okay. Almost there. We're doing pretty good on time. I think we'll finish up right around when we're supposed to.
Oh, good.
Okay. Scooch up.
I just put on some different shade of turquoise blues on my 2 macrame board, Amber. Trisha, I have those zillion of 6080 11 CB from JTV.
Yes. You know me, my feelings on Swarovski. Zillions or Swarovski.
Yeah, it does look amazing. Carrie says it looks amazing. So pretty using a few beading supplies. Yeah. And she's going to try and make it tonight. Yeah, please. Yeah, Carrie, if you have a chance, post it in the Queen Beaders Facebook group. I can't even speak.
And if you aren't a member, make sure you come over and join.
Oh, yeah. It should be in the Linktree I posted, but...
And we have all kinds of talented people as members. We have people that are out in the industry doing things. We also have some amazing girls that are just like us, just kind of enjoying our beading life. Yes, love to bead. And so we get a lot of good.
We have a variety, yeah.
Yes, we do. That's a good way to put it, honey. You know me. I like to bead around the bush. If I can use as many words as possible, right?
Melanie says, me too. So I guess she means she's going to make hers tonight.
Ooh,
She
good.
can finally use her beads.
Yay!
So does she got some JTV beads too, or just has a bunch of?
Yeah. And like I said, I mean, for beginners even that don't have all the crystals and the fancy and all that, they can just use their 6OC beads too.
Yeah.
You know? So I tried to just make it the simplest form possible for you guys. And then I know you all are so talented and you will certainly take off with it and make your own versions. I'm anxious to see. It's another one of those terrible beads. There we go.
Well, I find you find them in all kinds of beads, but especially in the cheaper beads.
Yes. Yes. Let's see. Do I need one more? Yes, I do. I'm going to just grab some more because these ones are making me angry. But, as you can see, I mean, I'm putting this together in an hour right in front of you. So it's a really nice statement piece that doesn't, take too awful long.
No, not at all.
Swarovski's tons of tons, Trish. Oh my gosh, yes. You don't even know. And I'm buying more by the day. It's just an illness. I mean, I like Preciosa and Potomac Bead have beautiful crystals as well. High quality stuff, but there's just something about the OG.
Yep. You fell in love with them, and
I did.
Hard to let go.
Yes, and I won't be anytime soon.
Well, I wasn't saying you had to.
And that's the thing too, I get them. I'm like a hoarder.
Yes.
I don't want to use them. Like at Christmas, I use some of my bicones to make those ornaments that I made for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Which I didn't mind too much, but I did that. So, all right, guys. So I have all my strands put together here. Then we have Joan, who all those things, along with song and dance, stand-up comedy, and tech support. Yeah, something like that.
Oh my goodness, yes.
So you can see this is what we have here, guys. Let me unpin this so I can put it in a different angle for you so you can see. So it just looks like branches, in my opinion, with little cherry blossoms on it. And that space, like I said, it adds to the look of it, in my opinion. But make it, you do you, guys. So here we are at the end. I'm going to pull everything so it's nice and taut down here and everything's straight. And below my last cherry blossom that I made here, I'm just going to go ahead and tie a knot. If I can do that here. And then push those through. It's a lot of cords.
Oh yeah, through the button.
No, just to get through the hole of the knot that you're making at the end. And then we're just going to make ourselves a buttonhole. And to do that, I just divide 4 and 4 on each side. And then start a knot. We don't have to divide it yet, I guess, when you're ready to open it. But tie another knot. And then I don't tie this one too tight yet because I want to compare with my button and make sure that I can get my button through the buttonhole. Okay.
Thank you, Carrie, for the drum roll.
Drum roll. Here comes the finish line. Yes. So, and then I just make sure I slide my button in between the strands to try to, here, let me put it this way so you can see better. All right. And then I'm just going to hold that there, that button in the loop, and I'm just going to work my knot down on the end. Just like that. And then I'm going to start pulling each individual one just to kind of make sure everything is nice and tightened down. Make sure I have all of them out. Yes, I do. And you can see even at the end, some of them are shorter than others. Sorry, I'm going off camera there. But I can tell you a cute trick. That one looks good. Is to, once you get your buttonhole made, so now we have a way to close our bracelet. On the ends, and I just kind of, they're all cut different lengths. I'll just take a few seed beads and slide them up. You can do more blossoms there if you want to, or just tie single seed beads, or if you want to do both.
Oh, yeah.
Just to kind of dangle off the end of the cording. And then I do recommend to finish it off to put a little bit of super glue, or use your thread burner to burn the ends so it doesn't fray. But you can do that the whole way down. Like on this one, I did the blossoms on the little strings hanging.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
You can do that. You can do singles. So let me just put this together so we can see a good view of it. And there we go. That is our cherry blossom bracelet. How's yours coming, Amber?
I'm getting there. I only have about 3 strands left. So
Awesome. So let me remove myself quickly and turn the cameras around so we can say goodbye. Hope you guys liked that one.
Trish will be right back. Right back. Yay. Aw, thank you, Zach. Thank you for saying superbly fantabulous. Yeah, we've mentioned before, if anybody wants to join in with us and come live with us, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, absolutely. Get my hair fixed.
If you have a project you'd like to work on or share with the group, we'd love that. We want to support you guys and put you guys out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you want to see mine again, Zach? I didn't quite finish it yet, but I'll flip my camera back.
Yes, definitely.
This is as far. I'm almost there. Got about 3 more strands.
Pretty. Wow. I like it.
So it's
very
like
pretty.
A lighter brown and then a lighter pink.
Very pretty. I like that a lot. Right in my color wheelhouse.
Those are the 6 O's I could find on the fly.
Hey, you did a good job finding the perfect ones.
Of course.
I think we probably got ours the same day, probably.
Yeah, it's the same.
We have the same top.
Oh my goodness.
Same type of beads, yes. Not that I don't have a million others, but hey, this is showing you can use your little cheap seed beads you bought when you first started out, or if you're a newbie, it makes life easy. So all right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one, and if you do create something like this, go by this pattern, please post it in our Queen Beaters Facebook group. And as always, we love spending time with you guys, and we'll see you next week for Beading with Friends. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.